This is Laura from Africa, aka Rogan Azwan, back at you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about why life could be great, but people ruin it. When we look at how life has just turned out from these few years that have just passed, we see things just continuously getting worse in the world. Like, it can't be ignored anymore. Like, the cost of living is too high, especially if you live in the US or wherever you may live. Just living in general is becoming too high to pay for. Being able to have just people around you and close connections are just nearly impossible now. Looking at the life of how most people live in today's world, they are just really miserable. We have to worry about paying just these high bills every day. We have to worry about what another human being thinks of us. Everything we do in our life is literally regurgitated. Everyone wants us to follow a certain belief. They want us indoctrinated for whatever they want us to do. Notice how people don't indoctrinate you to think for yourself. It's always for a common goal, an agenda. This is the problem with the majority of educational systems nowadays. This is the problem with religion, politics. Everything just always conditions us to be so just fanatical to where we can't see the other person's point of view or even be able to live just peaceably among other people. Especially with men, we are literally just given all the burdens, the stress, and curse of the world. And of course, women have their fair share of the darkness, the things they have to go through. But the majority of the time, the man is going through way more than you could even think of. We see this world, just people in general are not going to make it easy for you, especially if you're just an all out unlikable, unattractive person. You've never had that type of aura. You've never been a person that's been good with words, or people have never really came your way. You're going to find yourself being one of the most miserable people on this planet because 90 and 95% of our problems come from the outside world and people around us. Imagine if you didn't have to pay bills. Imagine if you didn't have to go to just college. Imagine if you didn't have to do anything to just live your life and be able to be who you truly are at the essence of yourself. But no, that's too much to ask for, obviously. I mean, man, so many of us are literally stuck. So many people will literally say Gen Z and millennials have it the easiest, and they couldn't be so wrong. If anything, we are the lost generation 2.0 just with technology. The lost generation is one of the generations that were forgotten about during World War One, when things were really hard in the Great Depression. But we're actually on the same level as them when it comes to social things like dating, families, making friends with people, trying to go out in public and enjoy ourselves without having people stare and berate us. We literally are the lost generation 2.0. Look around you at how magnificent life could have been. The sun is such a beautiful thing to look at during the daytime. The moon, when it's glistening at night, is just such a great thing to look at. But the fact that we're going through so much in our lives, we don't have the time to sit down and enjoy the little things like life has to offer, like just the beautiful scenery, mountains, art. We don't really get the time to enjoy that type of stuff. We don't get the time to enjoy our own company because our minds are constantly racing 24/7. We're always having to keep a schedule. You always have to plan. We literally are living we are literally living worse than animals, man. Like, it's sad when you think about it. And from all the bad life experience that you could have, it's so much more than the positive things that you're going to experience. This is why it makes no sense for people to even think about having a family nowadays. especially if you don't have a lot of money, and being an unattractive man at that, especially, or just in general. So, a lot of the things that we look at in today's world are essentially valueless, they're a waste of time. The whole persona of trying to impress people, getting the best college, having to always know what's right and what's wrong, all of these moral constructs that literally keep us away from our goals, such as people thinking that, oh, I need to dress this way in order for people to think that I'm a righteous person. I need to speak this way in order for people to think that, I'm such a great person. All of these just moral constructs have really neutered us as human beings on a social level. The only thing that we should be doing is not harming each other, doing things to help and motivate each other in life, but that's too much to ask for. Life could have been such a great thing. You could be on a yacht right now, having the time of your life with people around you that actually care about you. You could be around family members that literally, you might not get along with so much at times, but you can make up with each other and stay by each other's side. And right now, you could literally be having, just dates, being able to be young and see what you like as a person, get a feel for your romantic life. And these things are just all just gone. They're in oblivion. They're to dust now. And these things are only going to continue to make things worse in our society. The fact that these things are missing. If people didn't have to just literally waste their life away having to conform to social constructs to where it comes at a cost for who you truly are, to who you want to be with your personality, whether you're a goofy person, whether you like to have fun and lot and party. What moral law and just religious thing is just so against partying that is so inherent in nature? Nothing is against it. But you will have your parents and everyone around you tell you, oh, you shouldn't be enjoying life like that. You shouldn't be partying. You should be so just Mr. Serious all the time and not be able to chill out. And that's part of the problems in this life. This is why this life is literally a cage. It's a box that literally has your consciousness trapped in it. And you literally have to find a way out of this crap all by yourself. Because when you look at the world we live in, it is becoming abundantly clear the type of issues that outweigh the positive experiences that we all could be having right now. There's no way in heck the people who came before us, would have thought that we would be online just talking to each other to fulfill this social gap that we don't have in real life. A lot of people had so many high hopes for the generation that came in 2000s and said that we were going to be very spoiled people. We were going to have just these just fun things that the other people who came before us didn't have. Even the fact that we have technology, even the fact that we can talk to each other anytime we want, is still not enough. People still choose to forgo normal socializing. No one wants to get along. And this is why I say life could be so much better if there wasn't all of this just inner hatred, if it wasn't all this prejudiceness against other people, especially men nowadays, man. We could all just be taking life just so easy right now. We could have all had a chance to really work and develop ourselves, work on the passions that we really love, create good things that can actually help others in this world. But as you know, the more you help others, the more you destroy yourself. And that couldn't be any more of a truer saying than the times we live in right now. The more you help people, the more you destroy yourself. Because the people that look at you helping them, they're looking at you as a walking ATM for goodness, and they're going to take everything out of it as they can in order to build themselves up and leave you with nothing. This is why people don't like giving to people anymore, because other human beings have literally ruined that. You can't even really tell when someone is a genuine, decent, and caring person anymore in real life because of all of this programming, all of this bad experience, all of the things around us have us all in our own just mind, just trapped in an illusion. Everyone is literally just trapped inside their own mind. We are literally in a logical and emotional cage. And this will take just literally a lifetime clearing up if you actually want to do the real inner work, man. So that's why I tell you, focus on enjoy, you know, I should say focus on enjoying being by yourself, Very tired right now, so I'm just freaking stuttering everywhere, man. And barely just keep my eyes open. Just so much crap going on, man. But just focus on enjoying being by yourself. Work on just really honing in on accepting things for how they are, because the fact that you hate how things are isn't going to change them. But you can control your reaction to them. And that is really the only thing we have left to control is ourselves. But you guys take care. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment sections. I would highly appreciate it. Trying to do more videos talking about other topics now. But yeah, you guys take care. And like I always tell you guys, stay away from the modern woman. Thank you.